Hello, everybody, and welcome to the broadcasted season here in NR2003. As we have the Daytona 500, the festivities have been completed, the 125s have been done, and we are here getting ready for the Great American Race. We got 30 laps here on the high banks of Daytona. Starting off on the pole for the race, here's the 48 of Nitro Apple, followed by the 8 car here of PCSRA 26, then followed by the 16 of Stock Car Fan 17, the 20 of Simslide, and the 12 of Mellow TV, the 29 of Rocky Gordon, the 9 of Sam and Oskin, the 17 of Colin Cropley, the 45 of Skylar Taylor, the 88, that's my entry in this one here, and Dale Jarrett's last year for Robert Yates, the 07 of the Icon Gaming, the 5 of Aaliyah Drexler, followed by the 1 of Kayla Haberly, and the 32 of It's Me Garrett. This should be a pretty good race here today. It's going to be there's going to be a lot of battling. We're going to see, might be wrecks, might not. They are set to 105. They are set to 105 aggression, I should say. But they might just ride around for a little bit at first. We have 3 Chevys and a Ford in the top 4, followed by a Chevy and a Dodge. There are 3 Dodges in the field. There are, I believe, 4 Fords, and the rest are Chevrolets, as there are no Pontiacs here. And we are coming to get the green flag here. Going to be taken off. And the green flag is out. We are underway here at Daytona. They're getting on the horn, but it's going to take a while for these cars to get up to speed, obviously. Already, the 48 of Nitro Apple is looking for the fastest line. But I can tell you right now, there's going to be a lot of people wanting to follow that 8 car around the track. That bottom side is going to be very powerful here in the early running. As you see, they have free reign, essentially. The 88 is making some moves as well back there. Let's ride along with the 17 here as he is in the thick of things. Yeah, he's running that low side to perfection, really, following already up to 192. 193 now, going down the front stretch. They are really moving, I'll tell you what. 196. Let's go a little bit further back here. The 88 followed the 17 through with that Ford power, but it looks like the 20 of Simslide has hooked up with the 48 of Nitro Apple. They are running away with this right now. Coming out of turn number 2. See, everyone has kind of gotten into a straight line. The 29 ducks low. The 29 of Rocky Gordon going low under the 20 of Simsliden. We're going to have a clear breakup of packs as it looks like the 8 of PCSA, if I'm saying that right. We're going to call the PSA 26. Coming off of turn number 4, coming down the front stretch. Right now, only the 1 of Kayla Haberly is backing off. This is going to be a good 2-wide battle up here right now. 48 continues to lead the way, but the question is going to be, when do you pit? We know in 30 laps, there are 3 times pit or 3 times tire wear and fuel use. You're going to have to pit probably twice here in 30 laps. 88's looking to the low side now. Will the 8 go with him? No, the 8's going to stay on the high side, but everybody else is going to go down low with the 88. Out front, it's more of the same for the 48, it looks like. Traveling at about 199 miles an hour around this track is really something to behold. The 07 of the Icon Gaming has made massive moves through this pack. From starting pretty deep in the field to working his way up now to 4th position. And the 88 now of me, Gaming with Gator, has moved up now into 2nd place. Everybody's kind of in a line here. I believe the 1 car has lost the draft. The 88 goes to the high side, trying to get a line mate up there. 16 thinks about it, but goes to the low side. 88's going to drop back in a hurry. As you see, the one car has definitely fallen off the pace. That is the rookie Martin Truex Jr. car. Let's get up to the 07 because the 07 has come from pretty deep in this field to make a run here at the lead. But now he goes up to the high side. They're trying to form a lane up there. The 5 of Aaliyah Drexler now getting her way up to the front. The 12 of Mello Gaming is also making his way up. We got 13 cars now under a blanket at the front of the field. Everybody's kind of biding their time. Nobody's pushing it too hard, but it's just the 8 has dropped all the way to the back. So is the 88. There might be something mechanically wrong with the 1 car. We are getting reports there might be something wrong. We'll keep you updated on that. Yeah, see, everybody on the high side right now is gonna start falling back and in a hurry. They're gonna have to get nice and orderly because that front pack right now, they are single file. I can imagine that the 5 is going to want to go and work with their teammate in the 48 up there in the front. Right now we have Chevy, Ford, Dodge. 2 Dodges working together to get up. The 45 of Skylar Taylor is working very well to get up to the front of the pack here. Yeah, the 45 has worked her way all the way up and worked his or her way up all the way to 4th place. And the 12 of Mello is up to 6th place now. What a good run so far by the 12. That 48 continues to pace the field around here. It's going to be tough. They're going to have to get pretty orderly behind to dethrone the 48 of Nitro Apple here. 16 of Stock Car Fan, 17 is working his way up as well. We have a clear separation here of the pack. The 32 is starting to fall back. The 5. Some of these guys too, you know, some of these guys are just trying to bide their time. As now we see everyone is essentially in a straight line around this 2.5 mile high banked super speedway. As the season goes on, we'll have more storylines for everybody as well, and as the points battle rages on. But yeah, that 48 just seems to have a little bit more of a car than what that 20 has, but the 20 can only stay there for so long. The 20 is going to have to get a run at some point. As you see the front end of Simsliden's car here, content for the moment, I believe, with riding around behind the 48. Got to remember, it is only lap 8 of 30. It's a long race. Pit stops should be coming up pretty quick. Everybody's just trying to figure out what their car has. Right now, I believe the 2 best cars in the field are the 48 and the 20, being how they were able to get up to the front of the racetrack, or get up to the front, and they have just kind of been able to stay there for the whole race. Nobody's really been able to dethrone the top 2 drivers right now. So we have battles going on deeper in the field. See, a lot of comers and goers here in this race so far. The 88 was up as high as 2nd place. Now we have massive pit stops. The 88 stays out. So we have massive pit stops going on right now. The whole field. We have a wreck. We have a wreck in the back. The 5 car. Massive wreck. Came in a little bit too hot there. Came in a little bit hot. Oh, I can't believe that. That'll end her day for sure. And who did she get into there? Oh, that was the 9. The 5 of Aaliyah Drexler gets into the 9 of Samet. The 01's out on the racetrack. The 88's got to be making his pit stop this time. What a gutsy call. I don't think it's going to pay off, though. The whole field pitted. 48 comes out in front of the 20 as we expected. We might have our first DNF of the race, though, so far with that 5. That was unfortunate. Just trying to carry a little bit too much speed. Yeah, the 5 has taken her car to the garage. The 9's coming out after extensive damage repair. Removal of the bumper was needed. Yeah, that was unfortunate. That was everybody coming into the pits at once. And there was really nothing, nowhere that the 9 could have went. We're going to take a ride along with the 5 car here, coming to pit road. Too much speed, locks him up a little bit into the 9 car. Oh, and the 32 into the 5 hard. See, that's the part of the wreck that I did not see. But yeah, it looks like there was just really nowhere to go for the 5, coming in way too hot. The 32 here with some damage. That would explain the DNF in this race as well. Probably punctured a radiator. Let's take a look at what the 32 car saw. I mean, really nothing that he could have done. The 5 car, the 9 did a very good job at keeping the car straight. But yeah, that's where a lot of the damage from the 5 and the 32 came from. The 9s was earlier. But yeah, the 5 car locked him up at the last second. We'll take one more look here from the rear quarter panel as you watch the 5 car coming in way too hot. Just unfortunate. It seems like every year at Daytona we see something like this and a move like this. And there's just really nothing that can be done. Oh, that's a hard hit. That's an incredibly hard hit. Anyway, let's get back to the racing. But I looked at the monitor. I said that the 5 was coming in pretty hot here. Now the 48 has gotten a pretty big lead now on the 20. I can't believe there wasn't a caution there. They kept him racing. 48 is gonna cycle back through to the lead, I believe, unless the 88. The 88's coming out of pit road, but the 48 is gonna be going much, much faster. That was a little gutsy there, though. Maybe the 88 was saving a little bit of fuel there, trying to lead a lap, get 5 bonus points. But we're going to look out of the back of the car here, and we are going to see the 48 coming fast. But he might throw the block on this. Could get pretty interesting here. We got about a 40-mile-an-hour speed difference, about 30 miles an hour now between this pack coming and the 88. 88 is not going to throw a block, but the 20 is going to go with the 88. The 88, this worked out okay. I'm extremely surprised, but right now the 88's running in second position. We have a 4-car breakaway at the front of the pack, followed by the 17, and then another 3-car breakaway. If these guys here in this 3-car pack could get orderly, that's going to be huge. We're going to go back and look at that wreck while we have a chance now. We'll get you back racing. Here we are on lap 12 of 30, coming up to halfway. The 88 is trying to make a move on that 48, but nobody can quite get underneath the 48. And this 4-car breakaway is going to be a force to be reckoned with. If they can all pit together, the 88's going to have to pit with the rest of these guys. I don't think that strategy is going to work again. But the 88 was back in, I believe, 12th place. Nobody really has much for that 48 right now. We have a battle going on back here, too. These guys need to get organized and get organized fast. The 12 of Mello making the pass on the 0 or on the 17. But yeah, these guys need to get organized and organized like yesterday. You see Jimmy Johnson, or the 48 of Nitro Apple, continues to pace the field. Thinking about ducking low the 88 of Gaming with Gator, but just can't seem to get enough of a run. Pit stops might shake this up again, but I'm not sure. The 45 of Skylar Taylor trying to organize something on that low side, but I think right now, riding along, and the 20 of Simsliden goes low under Skylar Taylor trying to take over third position. See, the 20 wants to get up there and draft with the 48 again. They were so fast in the early going, but they have a huge lead on the rest of the pack right now. The next car is quite a bit. These guys are racing pretty hard with each other. The 32 has also... The 32 of It's Me Garrett has also brought their car to the garage. I'll have to go back and check what lap they brought their car to the garage. The 29 off the pace here too. And I believe the 1 car either figured out their they figured out the mechanical problems, but they're off the pace as well. Trying to catch back up to the 9, maybe do a little bit of drafting. Let's get back to our lead battle here as the 20 has overtaken second place. And the 20's back where he wants to be. 88 looking low under the 20, no run there, moves back in. As you can see, the flames out the pipes. That 88 had a run, but decided it's better to just wait in line behind the 20 here. Don't need to do anything crazy. Right now, they're just going to ride. They got one more pit stop that they're going to have to make. Fuel mileage might be huge. Best lap for the 48 car was down in the 44-second mark as the 20, a little out of the groove there, gets high. This group here is finally, it looks like, organized themselves, but it looks like they may be a 3. Oh, no, they're a 4-car pack. A to PSCA. If they can organize themselves up, they'll be in okay shape. But they're pretty far back from that lead pack. As you see that lead pack up there. Riding along with Kyle Petty here. I mean, the 45 of Skylar Taylor. There was a separation here in this pack. There was... And these guys racing with each other is not... It's not what the 88 wants to see, because the 88 is going to need help to get past the 48 here. That is without a doubt, no question. But tires are starting to wear a little bit here. We've been green this whole race, despite a wreck coming to pit road. The 32, right now we have 12 cars running on the racetrack. 2 cars have brought themselves to the garage. So... as it sits right now, we are looking like we're going to ride along for a while. We have an in-cockpit car of the 20, so we're going to take a ride around the track, riding along with the 20 of Sim Sliding. And we are back here as the 20 is going to go make a... The 20 is coming to pit road. Will there be any other guys that come with the 20? Or will he be coming to pit road all alone here? So it looks like there was a bit of a miscommunication there, because I believe this front 4 wanted to pit together. I don't think anyone came with the 20. The 20 is riding, as you saw that light there. The 20 was riding. The 8 comes with the 20, the 17, and the 07. But the 20 was riding on the chip, as we call it. He was close to redline, but was able to, that engine's holding together, that JGR power. I believe that these guys are going to be pitting this time. We're hearing reports from the 48 crew chief. They're going to take a little bit of tape off. They were getting a little bit hot even for leading this pack. 4 tires and fuel. Same with the 45 is going to be taking 4 tires and fuel as well. The 88 is going to be adding a little bit more tape. Realize they could take a swing in the other direction. That 20 car, that was a weird choice. Right now running in position 5. If they could get organized in a good group here, they might take the lead. See, the 12 car also came with this group. The 48 is going to get out in front. That pit crew doing an awesome job. So these 3 are going to be in a row here together. 48 still running first, but if the 20 car has gotten lined up with that group, That'll be huge. No, the 20 car is too far ahead. The 20 car is hoping that if he's coming at full speed, he's going to catch this group before they get to full speed, and he'll kind of cycle back where he was. I can't believe they didn't wreck. It looked like a miscommunication. Did see the 20 make a gesture going down the backstretch that he was coming to pit road. But our top three remains the same. The 20 car might catch a hint of that draft. I am not sure yet. I can't believe we didn't have a caution. That surprised me pretty. They let him race out there, though. This group here, this 4-car group, though, needs to get together. It needs to not race each other, run in a nice orderly line. They're faster that way. But it looks like the 8 is going to make a move to the low side of the 12 of Mello. They're 3 wide now back here, fighting for the 5th position. It's kind of a different Daytona 500. The field is real spread out, very retro-esque. But the 88 has been locked to the rear bumper of the 48 so far. I still can't believe, the 88's pit strategy worked out, but it looks like the 20's pit strategy did not work out for him. As if we'll take a look from the roof here, he can sniff that front pack out, but I don't think he's ever going to catch him. The 48 car is running a little bit cooler now. They're happy with it. The reports down pit road, though, where the 88 car really wants to make a pass here on the 48. Going to do it by any means necessary. Sick and tired of running in second place. We're going to take a look at our other group here and see if, and they have not gotten orderly at all. They're going to be catching the 20 car eventually. That is sitting in 4th place right now, as he is a sitting duck running all by himself. This group is not doing themselves any favors, running too wide all the way around this racetrack. That 48 is just tough to pass, would be the word. Tough to pass for sure. We're going to be going to Rockingham next week, and it should be a pretty good race. We got 14 cars around that mile-long track. I believe we got 59 laps. Again, going to be making probably 3 pit stops. The 5 is looking to bounce back after a wreck on pit road. Hindered her ability for a win here today after running in the top 5 for a little portion, or for a small portion of this race. So that is unfortunate for her championship bout. The 45 has been stalking these front 2. The 45 of Skylar Taylor has a real shot at winning this thing, but cannot lose the draft to these front 2. And you see the 20th sim sliding is going to be caught here by this snarling pack of 4. If these guys could have raced together, that front pack is starting to get a little bit discombobulated, as you see the 20 out in front. Just saw a sniff of the 20. But for some reason, the 12 of Mello and the 8, the PSA 26, just can't seem to work it out in a line here, as the leaders are catching lap traffic. We got the 9 and the 1 working together here. The 9 just in the wrong place at the wrong time coming down pit road. Was running in the top 5 as well as the 5, but the 5, it looks like, locked her tires up, as you'll see when we run the replay. How unfortunate coming down pit road. We have 5 laps to go here. The 48 has led from the opening bell. It has been a masterful performance so far. This front group can't seem to get orderly. And now with the 20 car going to be caught by this group behind him, they have formed up here, and they're going to try and make a run for it, it looks like. As you see the 20 car running at about 190, the car behind the 20 car is running at 199, so it's only a matter of time. These guys have formed up, though. They know that the only way they're going to catch that front group, or even the only way they have a shot of catching the front group, is to line up in a nice orderly fashion. The 20 car is going to really hope that he can tag on to the back. Everyone's going to snake below the 20 car. entering into the corner. And the 20 car is going to hope that he can just latch on to the back of this group and get going, but they are really moving out around this racetrack right now. The 48 has caught the back of the 9. The 48 is all on his own though right now. That's a little too big of a lead to get. The 88's working with the 45. We have 3 laps to go. The 9 going a lap down there. Again, very unfortunate. Is that number 9 Dodge Dealers Dodge was incredibly fast today, but it's tough. It's tough coming down pit road. 48. Looks like the 16 of Biffle had problems on pit road. The 48 is running away with this thing right now. They got to get past the 9 car, or the 48 is going to just be gone. So we got 2 cars working together. We got 2 laps to go. Trying to catch back up to that 48. Now, as long as the 45 doesn't try and make a move on the high side, which he does not, the 48 is going to have a whole lot of the 88 going down the backstretch here. The aggression, you can tell, is amping up. The 88 is going to make a dive to the low side of the 48. He's got a nose in there. The 45 of Skylar Taylor is also coming with. This is the first time today that the 48 has lost the lead, and it's with 2 laps to go. The 45 was stalking for a long time. But right now, the 88 leads. And I promise you, I am just announcing this race. I am not in that 88 car at all. I couldn't do as good as the computer has done today. Final lap here. Let's bring him around one more time. 45 is going to look to make the 48's making a move on the low side of the 45. This is crazy. The 88's going to go low to block the 48. The 45 is going to lose second place here. I can't believe it. Coming down to take the checkered flag. We got the 48 looking to the inside of the 88. It's close. The 88 has won. The 88 has won. I cannot believe that. The 20 car coming across the line was able to clear the front of this group. Sim Sliden's going to come home 4th. Could have been much higher with the way that car was running today. I cannot believe the 88 car timed that perfectly. The 16 of Biffle, or the 16 of Stock Car Fans 17. Looks to be running a bit off the pace. Going to finish 11th at 29 of Rocky Gordon. Going to be 9th. And the 1 of Kayla Haberly going to be 12th. 13th place is going to go to the 32, who was out of the race earlier, of It's Me Garrett. And last place to the 5 of Aaliyah Drexler. I can't believe the finish of that race. The 88 timed it out perfectly. Waited until finally, on the last, with 2 coming to the white flag, makes a move. UPS is going to go back to victory lane. This victory moment has been brought to you by insert sponsor here. If you want to sponsor the video, let me know. I cannot believe how this one ended. The 88 takes the victory, dethrones the 48, who's been on the top of the leaderboard all day. It's pretty crazy how this one ended. Hopefully we can see you in the next one where we're going to Rockingham. Should be a very competitive race.